Happy Valentine's. Welcome, everyone. Good morning and happy Valentine's Day. I hope this isn't a stressful day for you. If it is, well, I'm just glad you're here. Thank you for being here with me. It's Valentine's Day. It's a Saturday morning, so you know I kind of like to do a little country breakfast or something like that on Saturday morning. Since today is the day to show love, we might as well, right? If you're here, then you can put a one in the chat if you can hear my voice. I'm hearing feedback, so let me stop that. Let's see. I'm not getting feedback. I'm getting feedback on this slide. Hello, hello. I am hearing some feedback. But we're not gonna worry too much about it. Y'all know we do our best over here. That's all we can do is our best. Welcome in, friends. I wanted to check in with y'all to let you all know I am okay on this great Valentine's Day. I'm okay because it's a Saturday. That means I can be over here protecting my peace and choosing when and how I want to engage with folks. I hope you caught everything I was putting down on that. I mean that for real, for real. Put a little butter on my biscuits. And you know I love local when I can. So shout out to, let me get it straight. Shout out to Three Oaks Farms in Jackson, Tennessee. Jackson is to the west of Nashville, Tennessee. So Nashville is in the middle of the state. They call that Middle Tennessee. Jackson, Tennessee. And y'all, can I say I don't have but a corner left of this local honey? Oh my gosh. Y'all, I put it in the Ziploc bag, put it in my travel bag. Baby, it's the creature comforts of home. This is just some honey I'm putting on the biscuits. I'm gonna have to stop the music because I keep getting feedback. I'm still getting feedback. So we tried. We gave y'all a little intro music. Just using the back of my spoon here to put on a little bit of this local honey. Y'all don't mind that, do you? So I'm actually just gonna meal prep these biscuits. These are my Candy K's 2-ingredient biscuits. And this is my second batch of these. These are actually frozen. I cooked these and then froze them because I knew I wanted to do meal prep breakfast sandwiches. for those days on the go. So we're doing all about meal prep today. Saturdays are great days. And check out my meal prep Mondays. I typically also meal prep on Mondays, so check out that playlist. It's called Meal Prep Mondays, part of my lifestyle channel. At 50. Oh, this honey. Smells amazing. And always good to get yourself some local honey because if you deal with allergy issues like I do, and not just seasonally, I deal with allergy issues. Just deal with it. Um, but I do feel a lot better with just a little taste. How they say, just a little bit of local honey every day really helps. And even if it doesn't, it's honey. It's local. It's American business. Shout out to American small businesses, the backbone of our economy. So be intentional. Be intentional. I love supporting small business. Okay, we looking pretty good. Hey there, Kiss from Jay. Welcome in. Happy Valentine's Day to the birthday girl. Jay celebrated a birthday this week, if I'm not mistaken. It says, when you get local honey, let me put that one up on the screen. I love that, Crazy Kid. Crazy Kid says, when you get local honey, there's a chance you might know the bees. The bees knees. Lala coming in with her beautiful flowers. Well, local honey, if you travel as much as I do, hey, good morning, Mrs. G. Hey, friends. Well, if you travel as much as I do for work and for play, then it's the creature comforts of home. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah. Everybody's saying happy belated birthday to Jay. I spent a little time over there with Jay. Yes, because she's my for real friend in these YouTube streams. Friend, Candy K didn't even know how to do a poll. And that kind human named Kiss from Jay helped Candy K out. And for that, I am just grateful for the kindness of humans like Kiss from Jay. Y'all know the story. Peace is protected. Yes, Lala. Lala, you are the one who reminded me of the things that really matter. Yesterday, I was over there with Lala and her podcast. She's got a new podcast for 2026, y'all. And it is just up my alley, friends. Practical tips for folks of a particular age, humans of a particular age. For real, for real. Yes. Yeah, I've got some butter over here. I've got it sitting in a double bowls because I forgot to take the butter out. Yeah, so we're gonna get some butter on these biscuits. Thank you. Good reminder. Y'all say butter them biscuits. Butter those biscuits. So as you can see, I carefully have my placemats laid over the situation that was the fire on Tuesday morning, about 3 a.m. Yeah, yeah. And so this is my first time cooking on the stove since the fire. So, y'all, a little anxious, but God is with us. The stove is off. Yeah, I had these biscuits, friends. I had these biscuits. I cooked them and then froze them. And so I pulled them back out of the freezer because I am doing meal prep. And y'all know how I do. Because the more time I can save, then that leaves more time for us to chit chat. Chit chat. How about that? So let's get this eye over here turned on. This is the eye I mostly use anyway. So we'll update you on the fire and all that. We'll do that later. But we this is Valentine's. We don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm not ready to do that, to be quite honest. Just so I'm not ready for all of that. So let's just heat our griddle pan. Mrs. G's checking in. Happy Valentine's Day. It's our good friend. Hey, wait a minute. Hi, Mia. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Y'all, Candy K is planning to be on camera. I'm all decked out. My mommy made me this pretty Valentine themed apron. So just give me a minute. It's a lot going on over here. It's a lot going on over here behind the scenes. Speaking of behind the scenes, y'all, don't forget to check out behind the scenes our divas, the four divas of the behind the scenes divas in the GLP-1 community, y'all. They have some specialness going on over there for Valentine's Day. And it sounds like it's gonna be a winner chicken dinner. Yes, and so we're over here doing ham and cheese biscuits. Right now, Candy K is just standing here in the middle of the floor, turning circles, doing donuts in the middle of the floor, trying to figure out which way you going first, Candy K. Oh, here's your materials right here. Okay. These are they. We might as well use red. Pull out a red cutting mat because Valentine's Day, right? We should pull out the red cutting mat then. Let's do that. And friends, I've got some sliced medium cheddar cheese. You can get mild, you can get medium, or you can get sharp. And I tend to like the medium. That's what we go in for. I'm wondering, do I need to use a bit of this Pam baking spray? Now it's the nonstick cooking spray. This one is infused with flour, particularly specifically for baking things, and it says perfect release. So I'm leaning into the part of this that says perfect release. So let me hit that with just a little bit of that, because that's what we were looking for, right? If we want anything this morning, we want perfect release on these biscuits. We don't want to sacrifice not a single biscuit. You know what it is, y'all? I don't have my coffee. Don't have coffee yet. And I think I'm probably gonna do tea this morning, but I don't know. That remains to be seen. We can spread this around for good measure. That gonna worry y'all? Okay. So happy Valentine's Day. Welcome in. We've got Grant. Grant, I'm sorry, did I speak to you, Grant? Grant's faithful GLP-1 journey. I think I was speaking to the weight of me, Mia, first, and then I forgot to come back over here and say hello to Grant. Put you up on the screen. There you are, Mr. Grant. Welcome. Yes. Thank you all for coming over to speak. You should be showing on both streams, no matter how you're reaching us. And friends, let me ask you this. On Valentine's Day, do you prefer something that's sweet or savory? Let's start there. Do you prefer sweetness or savory? Something not sweet, more so just, oh my gosh. For me, when I think of savory, I think of something that has a little bit of saltiness in it, or something like a juicy filet mignon. I know, la. It's the high protein for me though. Um, so which one is it for you? Okay. So biscuits are buttered. No, biscuits are honeyed. I got a honey glaze on our biscuits. I feel like the laptop is too far away from me because I am rotating back and forth. Yeah. When we get the biscuits on and popping, then I'll be able to sit down and chit chat. I think. I think. Okay. Let me grab a knife. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is just take our biscuits and let's just cut them down the center. I don't know. It's Valentine's Day. Was gonna do some blueberry pancakes because I've got the Kodiak cakes, which are protein fortified whole wheat pancake. And it just so happens that I accidentally picked up. Let's warm these a little bit. Let's warm our biscuits just a little bit. It just so happens that so I'm just cutting our biscuits down the middle. Let's get those a little bit warm because these were frozen. We're gonna meal prep some biscuits this morning, friends. So I've got my griddle over here already preheating. I'm gonna take Candy K's 2-ingredient biscuits. So I don't know. Do y'all feel like blueberry pancakes? That sounds good. And then I also need to meal prep for my meal prep for the upcoming week. And I know I want to do some smoothies. And but maybe let's just do a parfait for who was talking about parfaits? I think it was Lala and Low Carb Queen. So they just got me to thinking about things. And normally I would pick up a parfait at McDonald's. And I have picked up parfait before at my favorite Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I'm just being transparent. I'm just being transparent. Y'all know I'm on a weight loss and lifestyle journey. So happy V-Day, everyone. And so, y'all, everything here is coming from the freezer today. So this is ham from Thanksgiving that I knew we were not going to eat all the ham because we had so much food that day. Did I start the poll, y'all? I hope I did. I may not have started the poll. I'm sorry. There's our poll. I asked y'all, did y'all like prefer sweet or savory? So I am just using some ham slices from the freezer from Thanksgiving, and they went into the freezer on Thanksgiving. It's all about packaging and things. Some people don't like stuff from the freezer because you probably didn't prep it for the freezer carefully. So you want to lock in the Kitty K all day, and I'll show you what I do. I don't have any fancy equipment. I have my eyes set on. Yeah, I'm gonna take these off for a second. Well, I'm gonna put the tops off. Let's take the tops off and let's just heat our meat a little bit. Let's heat the meat. Hey y'all, hey, it's Kitty K all day. Now I think I have a poll question. I think something's going on over here though. I'm not sure what. Welcome in, friends. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, question about the syrup. Thank you for bringing that back to my attention. I was over there on the other side, on the back end, making a poll question. Oh, she had a question about the syrup. Hey, Mrs. G, I'm looking for Mrs. G's question. Oh, Kyle got a new tablet. Hey, Kyle, welcome. Happy Valentine's Day. Kyle says happy Valentine. Okay. Ooh, Mrs. G is telling us about a new product. Patty LaBelle's syrup. Whoa. Are you trying to tell me that there's some competition out there for Mrs. Butterworth's? Now that's got to be some good syrup, Mrs. G, because Candy K grew up with Mrs. Butterworth now. Yeah, I'm just cutting my ham slices in half. This was that good ham in the gold package. If you ever want to buy ham at a cheaper price point than our good friends at Honey Baked Ham, then just get the ham in the gold foil. It's the top ham, the premium ham. And next underneath that is to get the ham in the purple foil. And of course, I'm speaking about one of my favorites. This is true for Sam's Club and for Walmart. And I've also bought this type of ham from Kroger too. So let me see. We have one, two, three, four biscuits. So Mrs. G, wow. She said it has more buttery. Mmm. Ooh. Okay. Somebody made some chicken and dumplings over here. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Good morning, JC. Good morning, Calamity Jane. Thank you for coming to say hey. Oh, did I get some gifts? Okay, wait a minute, friends. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me see the gifts. Somebody sent me gifts. It must be my good friend, Mrs. G, my favorite auntie, my sister friend. Yeah, I found that if I use a little bit of local honey, if I use honey, period, as a sweetener, you use far less than those chemical sweeteners, if you know what I mean. So it works for me. Okay, thank you. Brent gave me a good audio check. I appreciate that, Brent. And thank you for the kind souls who sent gifts. I would have to open up a third window here, and I'm trying, but I'm also trying to cook. So thank you to the kind humans who sent gifts, and I suspect that that was that good lady, Mrs. G. Thank you, Mrs. G, and all the friends who have sent me some encouragement this morning. I appreciate you all. Thank you. So let's just get some tongs on the situation. Yeah, we're doing some meal prep, making ourselves some honey buttered ham and cheese biscuits, right? Because that means we can control all the calories. We're using fresh, homemade, from scratch. Y'all see, y'all, are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Cheese is also a good source of protein, and cheese actually has salt in it too. So you don't need any salt on this. Plus, we got salt from the ham. So you definitely don't need any more salt. So this is just 2 cheese slices is enough for me to do my 4 biscuits. That's all I have, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Plus a few extra to go with our parfait this morning. We can get our guy Kyle on the screen there saying happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Miss G said Mrs. Patty's is gooder. I have not seen it. And but you know what? So this is my son loves this because I love this, but I now use the sugar-free syrup. I can show you that. Um, because as a woman of a particular age, y'all, I just can't eat all this sweet stuff like that. I prefer the honey. And this is what I've been eating for syrup, the log cabin. 90% fewer calories, no high fructose corn syrup, no corn syrup in this. And it's sugar free. It's got something in it, but that's what I've been using when I have something that I feel like I want some syrup on. Great conversation. Thank you all. Okay. Ooh, y'all, we making a ham, cheese, ham, something. Okay. Our cheese is melty. Are these bottoms of the biscuits? Bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up. Y'all don't mind if I use my fingers, do you? No, because this is my food. Right? Right. Ooh, Candy K, these aren't too bad. Come on, girl. Woman. Did I have 5 biscuits or 4, y'all? Must have had 5. We'll see here together. Because now it's time to put these babies together. Right. Lala taught me as my nutrition coach in the YouTube streets. And y'all, just like that, I am putting biscuits back together. Ooh. There's the other one. There's the little whole cake. Y'all, just that like that, our Valentine's Day biscuits are done. And my child has something. My young man, he told me to start calling him the boy. And I'm going to try to honor that. I was just making sure I followed the other rule that he didn't want me to say his name on YouTube. Okay. I'm trying to honor all these things, but it's a lot for a lady of a particular age. If you know what I'm saying. I'm over here trying to do too much. Now you adding more things to that situation? That's a lot. So y'all, these are they. Let me cut this off. Mmm. It's the honey for me, y'all. It is the honey for me. Y'all, those look amazing. Okay. So let me put this away. And then let's do our parfait next. How about that? Let me put this away. Our cheese. And there's still a little ham left. And the boy can make himself a ham sandwich to take for his little part-time job. Or not. He'll find it in the refrigerator at some point. Eating all my food. I really do need to go through and track my how much my grocery bill has increased with a 200-pound 20-year-old back in my house. Could I just let you know, speaking in general terms, substantially. Yes, Lala said there was some breakfast sandwiches, Candy K. Ooh, corn grits and taters. Yes, for the babies. Yes. Oh, they're gonna love that. They're gonna love that. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Now this is a see, nothing like cooking at home, y'all. To me. To me, friends, nothing like it. Because you can control everything that we should be trying to control. Right? So let me come hither. Oh, we want to welcome in our friend Tuber Chad, who shared us out on Reddit. Tuber Chad, happy Valentine's Day, friend. Thank you for being a kind human. Now check out. That's my number one safe space. It's Tuber Chad. I'm learning so much from Tuber Chad. He is one of our Canadian friends from Canada. If I recall, I could have that wrong, but I think I'm right. That's what the thing I love about YouTube. We can meet some cool folks all over the world. Rebounding with Cheryl. You said it all, friend. Cheryl, you've got everyone. You've got everyone in my immediate vicinity talking about becoming a rebounder, and I love that. Rebounding with Cheryl, of course, Lala, the high vibe coach, nutrition, and Vicky's World, two moms have really been motivating me to get up and get moving. And my mind just keeps going back to a rebounder. But y'all, I do suffer with vertigo, but God is bringing me up out of that and doing all the things. And so right now it's not in my wheelhouse, but y'all look like y'all are having so much fun getting up, getting active, getting moving. And rebounding with Cheryl is one of my favorite rebounders. But Lala, I predict is going to be, oh my God, a fan favorite as well. And living it with Sandra. James, oh my gosh, y'all, and these rebounders, y'all look great because we are women of a particular age, and I love that for us. I love that for us. Yes, yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and so those are our biscuits. They are done. And that's how I'm showing love, is I'm doing kind things for those in my life. So these are for me and my boy. And they're going in the freezer, but he can have one or two, probably two. So I better like wrap mine up in parchment paper or wax paper and hide mine. Do you know what I'm saying? Because then you could put these in the oven to warm up while you're getting dressed for the day, or you could put them in the air fryer or even in the microwave or whatever you desire. Get them warm and just out the door. You've got something that is homemade from scratch. Homemade from scratch using all ingredients that you know, including local honey. What could be? And y'all, what else do you put a little? I've got some strawberry preserves there. I've got some strawberry preserves. Yes. Trying to make sure we got a good camera shot. And let's go. Now let me do a quick wash of my hands. And I just got a short glass there. See if we can do a quick. Do us a quick parfait. Made it home. And y'all, I don't know that I've ever made a parfait, so y'all will have to help me. Where are my parfait makers? Can't be that hard, can it? Can't be that much of a challenge. I wouldn't imagine. I am looking for my granola. I'm like, I thought I had granola. Hey y'all, hey, it's Kitty K all day. So what we're going to be using for this parfait, this special Valentine's parfait, we're going to be using, and I got to show y'all my face so y'all can see my special apron my mommy made me for Valentine's Day. Okay. Oh, we need fruit, right? Fruit, fruit, fruit. So I'm just using frozen. When you don't have fresh, fresh is best. Fresh is fresh, but fresh to frozen, and stuff has been flash frozen. And this is a blend. This is called a cherry berry medley with dark sweet cherries, blackberries, strawberries, and blueberries. So I think this is going to work. I know it's going to work. It's going to have to work. Making sure I don't have any other. So I'm going to bag up the rest of this fruit and be intentional and bag up the rest of this fruit so that it is ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and get this bag, what's left of the fruit. I'm gonna get it bagged up. I'm gonna get it bagged up so that I can, after I make my parfait. Okay, hardly in the kitchen anymore. I know. So stick and stay, y'all. Let's do this. And I'm trying to do too much. I Yeah, it's a lot of moving parts to be live anyway, but then to try to be live and I'm trying to cook, I'm trying to put comments up on the screen. Hey there, happy Valentine's Day to the GOAT of YouTube who has been live for thousands of days every day. And that number is now into the thousands. So shout out to the GOAT Slim Jim Longfoot. Yes, yes. Thank you all for being here. And what else are we doing? Okay, we're making, so I've got some Butter Goods, whole milk Greek yogurt. I keep looking at the eyes on the stove, make sure everything is off. So I'm trying to see, do we need fruit on the bottom? Y'all help me, you gotta walk me through how to make my own at-home parfait. Fruit on the bottom. So my Better Goods Greek yogurt, plain, in 2/3 of a cup, has 16 grams of protein. And I'm gonna have to stir this up a little bit. First time opening it. So walk me through if you have any expertise in how to do. Lala says she just jumped off of her rebounder. I love that for you, Lala. And when she said jump, you got to know Lala. I know she meant just that, jumped. That's our Lala. That is our Lala. So I am mixing up our yogurt because I just took the foil wrapper off of it. And this is just plain yogurt, unflavored Greek yogurt. The Greek yogurt has much higher protein in it. Very versatile. Seems like when I see a parfait, it is fruit on the bottom. So let's go ahead and cut the fruit open and get some fruit on the bottom. Let's get some fruit on the bottom. And these are dark cherries, blackberries, strawberries, and blueberries. Y'all, this cannot be that hard, right? So let's go ahead in with the protein. Protein doesn't always have to be meat. It can be some good yogurt. Yeah, I've never made a parfait before, so if you've got some expertise here, let me know. Please let me know. And I've got a little bit of that honey left, so we should put some of that in there, right? A little drizzle of good local honey from one of my favorite states, Tennessee. Go Titans. Okay. So now I think we need to go in with some more fruit, right? Those are some good old blackberries. One thing about it, these frozen fruit will keep our parfait nice and cold. Okay, gotta watch that fruit because fruit has natural sugars in it. So, hey y'all, hey, welcome in. This is Candy K. All day. So, getting this in this glass is not as easy as it looks. Okay. How we looking, y'all? Looking like a parfait? Got a little honey in there, though. Okay. Good to know. And I promise I'm getting on camera, so because I gotta show y'all my special Valentine's apron made by my mommy. Thank you, mommy. Okay. Do we need? Okay. And then I was gonna add some of this protein honey oat granola because it has 16 grams of protein in it. So we had 16 grams of protein in our Greek yogurt. Plus another 16 grams of protein in the granola. That's 32 grams of protein. Fruit is going to give us lots of fiber, some natural sweetness, plus just a little drizzle of honey in there. And I think that is done. There is our parfait. I'm trying to get all of this little honey out of here. So I'm trying to get some honey from the honey slayer, J3GS, 3 generations of beekeeping. Okay. And I tell you what, because of meal prep or batch cooking, whatever you call that, for you, me working smart as a woman of 50, I find myself in the kitchen less and less too. And I prefer that. I love that for me. Because if I do the batch cooking and the meal prep, I am going to spend far less time in the kitchen. And friends, happy Valentine's Day. Welcome in. Welcome in, friends. I'm going to have myself a cup of coffee, and I'm using the Tim Hortons hazelnut coffee. Trying it out for the first time. So I bought about a 12 pack from my Keurig. And again, that's how I'm able to save money. Then I can travel the world because I don't stop and get all of those high in calorie coffee drinks that are getting more and more and more and more expensive, if you know what I mean. Thank you all for being here. Hey, Vicky. Vicky, we were just talking about you, and I was telling friends how you are motivating me with your workouts. Thank you for teaching us how to do crunches. And oh my goodness, I said, I'm going to start with 50 and fabulous. I'm going to start with doing 50 crunches a day. Well, I could probably do 50 twice a day. But Vicky's world, two moms, she comes straight out the gate doing 240 in sets of how many? Vicky, tell us. Red, happy Valentine's Day. I put red up on the screen because it's Red's Room TV. So this is some 15 calorie Splenda, and I love that it is shelf stable until you open it, and no sugar, and no high fructose corn syrup. Nobody got time for that in the sweet cream flavor. So she did 240 crunches in sets of 30, and she was isolating different parts of her midsection. I love that. Love that. So, y'all, happy Valentine's Day. And now that I've opened this, now it goes in the fridge. So it's shelf stable. And these little size bottles, this is 8 ounces. It's perfect for me. That's one thing I don't buy at Sam's Club is coffee creamer because it's just too much. It's too much, and I wouldn't be able to use it in a timely manner. Y'all, I'm so proud of myself. This is going to be a really good weekend. I feel it for me because I've got black grapes and fresh apples in the fridge. So I love that for me. So we can also do some black grapes and apple slices, and I can dip those in Greek yogurt. Y'all, I made my very first parfait. Heavy on the Greek yogurt. There's my very first Valentine's Day edition parfait. Trying something new, making my own parfaits at home. Okay. So we did that. We did that. Let me get back over here because I'm supposed to be over here fixing coffee. Y'all know how Kitty K does. I just lose my place, don't I? So as you can see, the coffee station was not ruined in the fire. But we'll talk about that later because it's Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna finish meal prepping my berries. I'll probably do that off camera. But let me show y'all my special Valentine's Day apron that my mommy made for me. Welcome in, Red. Welcome in, friends. Now let me know when the coffee pot is ready. Let me know when the Keurig is ready. Don't you love it when you open your glasses and there's no glasses in the glasses case? Don't you just love that? It's kind of the story of my life. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Valentine's. Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome in. Let me get it all set up so we can chit chat and I can show y'all my apron made by Kitty Cake's mommy. Thank you. Yeah, I got most of that stuff at the Dollar Tree. Couple bucks. And then I went shopping after I chopped my way out of my driveway. Me and my young man son, we chopped our way out of the driveway. So then I felt like, okay, I'm gonna do a little retail therapy. And I found these things on sale for Valentine's Day. So I got me a couple of Valentine's mugs, and that's it. And that's it, friends. So everything in moderation now. Everything in moderation. Okay. So coffee is done. Almost. Coffee is done. Almost, right? But you know, Kenny K, you know we extra over here. You know we're gonna judge that thing up. You know we're gonna juice it up, right? How did we do? Do y'all prefer sprinkles? These are the Great Value brand, and they are just perfect. Make somebody in your life happy. Make your kiddos happy. Sprinkles make everybody happy. They make me happy, right? Right? Okay. I'm gonna be over here enjoying my parfait. So let me walk y'all through everything we did. Here's our coffee treat. I'm about to enjoy that. And then for breakfast, I'm having parfait made with Greek yogurt, granola, and fresh flash frozen fruit. So it'll be nice and cold. Yes. And I made biscuits for my kid, for my child, so that he would have ready to go breakfast made with love on Valentine's Day. Mhm. And yeah, so that's enough. That's candy cake. That's enough of candy cake. Because it's time for me to talk with my people. So let's spend just a few minutes. Let me get over here on camera. Let me see what we're looking like over here. Hey y'all, hey, it's Candy K all day. Oh, hold on. We don't want to scare the people. We don't want y'all to be scared. So let's just chit chat for just a minute, friends and family. Hey y'all, hey, it's Candy K all day. How's everybody? Happy Valentine's Day. And let me stand up so you can see my apron, my Valentine's apron, made by Kitty K's mommy. I love that. It's got that little embellished like old times aprons. Let me pop you down, my love. What do you think? It's Kitty K. All day. Look, I matched my coffee station. What do you think? My mommy made me this. My mom's a crafter. And She didn't even give me this. Um, I think I gifted it to myself from her crafting collection. And I pulled it out for Valentine's Day. Hey, y'all, hey. Isn't it cute? Watch. She's going to call. She's going to wait. She's going to be like, did you pay for that? No. It's the Candy Cane discount. Candy Cane discount. Right? Right, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank you for rocking with me in these YouTube streets. Give me just a second. Let me grab my coffee. I left my coffee over there on the counter. I think it's kind of cute, Lala. Thank you. Y'all. I wasn't really planning on being on camera. I didn't think that through, but we trying to do what we can do, right? Hey y'all, hey friends, thank y'all for joining me on this Saturday morning. Yes, get all my other stuff because look, friend, this YouTube channel benefits everybody, right? When I learned how to level up my monetization game for YouTube, everybody's gonna win because we retired my mom after my father's death, and just said just focus on enjoying life, right? Um, my parents worked hard to provide for me and my siblings and gave us a good life. I appreciate them so much, and so we take care of our mama. Uh, And so I'm just blessed now that we're getting revenue and monthly YouTube checks. Um, I'm just blessed with that. So happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Thank you all for joining us. Let me show you my Valentine's apron made by Kitty K's mommy. And I don't even know if she knows that I have it. She's going to know now. And she is going to demand that I'll be like, Mom, Mom, why are you acting like that? Yeah, my mom would be funny acting. Yes. So my mom is my Valentine, and I am hers. Self-proclaimed. I am hers. I'm her favorite. Self-proclaimed. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for being with me as we made our ham and cheese biscuits, meal prep style. And I still have to meal prep the rest of the frozen fruit so that I'll have it ready for smoothies this week. I'm going to do a couple of smoothies, and Lala inspired me to do some smoothies, and I think Low Carb Queen is doing smoothies too. I saw a thumbnail on her, and I said, you know what? I've got fruit in the freezer, and I need to break it down into smaller batches so that everything is ready to go. And so I'll do a smoothie, but I already have smoothies on deck, so I'll drop a link to that so that you can see how I do my smoothies with my Ninja blender. Yes. Yes, I love that. Love that. So, friends, let me grab my delicious looking coffee drink. I probably should eat my yogurt first. I can put my parfait in the freezer. The idea of this hot coffee with a whole lot of deliciousness in it is tempting to me for Valentine's Day. Huh? I plan on being in, y'all. I plan on being in. I don't have anywhere to go, and at 50, y'all, being in my own space, just being me, I love that for me on most days. Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but that works a lot for me. For real, for real. That works a lot for me, just being in my own space, protecting my peace. I love that. Yes. Okay. Thank you all for joining me. And thank y'all for watching this. If you're catching this on the replay, happy Valentine's Day to you and to yours. Goodbye for now. Cheers, friends. Happy Valentine's. On purpose.